Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another one. So I'm back in the groove now of work. My first day back since Krakow, and I've got a really long week this week. I say it's going to be a really long week. It's not. I had my day off yesterday, full day today. I've got to put a long shift in tomorrow, 12-hour shift tomorrow and Thursday to make sure these 2 rooms are finished. And then the bloke said, "Oh, do you want to work Friday and do the kitchen?" And I looked at the kitchen. I thought, well, it's going to be Friday, Saturday as well. So I've got a late night Friday as well. I've seen the clone roses. So by the time you see this, I would have seen them and probably said saying, anyway. But like I said, by the time you see this, it's going to be like another week, 8-9 days. I don't know when this goes up. So it's irrelevant really anyway. Right. What have we got for you? You've seen the title of the beer review, and it's another one from the brother-in-law. It's quite handy actually, because I'm managing to mix some beers up, or I'm working on doing it. So I had beers off the wife for Christmas, beers off the brother-in-law. So I was sort of blending them, and then obviously I've been to Krakow, so I've got some Polish beers to do, and me being a bellend didn't cancel the beer 52 box. I've also got some Dutch beers to do. So you're going to get a nice mixture, hopefully, of different country beers and styles and this, that and the other. Stop talking, Baz. Right, off to Germany now with this one. So a big thank you to Steve, the brother-in-law, for this one. And this is one I actually had when I went to Berlin. Had it there, and at the airport when I come home, I actually picked up a 5-litre mini keg of it. Now, I'm not sure if they're out of Berlin. I've not done any research on this. But the one we are looking at is from Kostritzer. I'm not sure if that's just the name of the beer or the brewery, but we are taking a look at Kostritzer Schwarzbier. So we got a dark lager, if you like, 330ml bottle, coming in at 4.8%. I love that branding. I love the label, real nice. There's the bit on the back if you want to have a go at reading it, feel free. I ain't going to read it. And there's the crown. Look at that beautiful crown. I know people might think, "Oh, you sad fucker," looking at the crowns. "Oh, what are you saying they're beautiful for?" It's all part of it's all part of everything. It's the whole experience. Having a great looking bottle and a great looking beer cap and that, it's all part of it. So I got this beer out of the fridge about half hour ago. It's probably way too cold, if I'm brutally honest. It's probably still at about sort of 6 degrees, 7 degrees, but hey ho, that's what it is. So I'm going to stop talking. Don't know how much it was. Like I said, the brother-in-law, I think he said all the beers he averaged out at about £4. So probably, yeah, well over the price he's paid. But yeah, you know, when you get imported beers, that's how it goes. Right, bottle cap, 2 minutes 57. Let's get the fucker off and let's have a drink, because we need it. I need it today, to be honest. I'll tell you what, the day of recording this, fucking hell, driving home. Oswald Street's only a small place, right? And I've been working in this place called Pant. Not far. Got to Oswald Street in no time, in 10 minutes. Hit Oswald Street, 4-way traffic lights at the wrong time. Then I had to go around some other traffic lights because I had to go and get shot. Oh, it's just absolute nightmare. I'm really not patient either. I think I spent about 40 minutes just effing and blinding in the van. But enough of that. Beer in a glass. There we go. Look at that. I'm going to say that it's a very deep, dark, sort of chestnut colour. It looks black on the screen, but there is a little bit of light bleeding through. So a deep, dark chestnut stroke mahogany colour. Looks like it looks like a conker really at the bottom when you look at the colour. We've got a lovely compact finger and tan head. That looks absolutely beautiful. I'm not seeing any carbonation going up, but I'm sure there's some there because my eyesight is shocking. There we go. Let's give it a swirl, have a sniffers, see what we get. Now I may lose a little bit with it being as cold as it is, but yeah, you get a sort of like a rich malty note. You know, could I say there is a slight sort of chocolatey feel to it? I could do. I wouldn't say I was lying, but I could definitely be wrong. I could just be being blinded by the colour of it, maybe. Yeah, not a massive amount on it, but it does look a fantastic beer. And when a beer looks that good, Proof is in the taste, isn't it? So let's dive in once more. Kostritzer Schwarzbier, 4.8%, 330ml bottle from Germany. Let's dive in. Cheers. Just dark lager territory, really. That is all it is, which you sort of know, don't you? But let's do the stuff. That is a fantastic looking beer, it's got to be said. It looks fantastic. .8%. It's kind of light in the mouth, but just from them couple of mouthfuls, you know the richness in flavour is going to weigh you down. It's going to catch you up a little bit. It's got that sort of feel about it. So it's drinking sort of like a 4.8% sort of Pilsner sort of thing. It's quite sprightly in the mouth with the carbonation. Very small bubbles. I wouldn't say it's one that's going to fill you up with carbonation, but that sprightly fizz is there on the palate. Very smooth. Yeah, really smooth drink. Carbonation, maybe. I was just thinking then on that mouthful. Although it's small bubbles, it does rough up the mouthfeel a bit. And in this case, I would actually say, you know, it doesn't kill the beer, but I don't think the carbonation sort of does the beer any favours. Not that it really sort of kills it, but it's lovely and smooth, but it does give it a rough edge. Pardon me. And there's me saying that it won't fill you up with carbonation. For me, on the taste now, you get that dark fruit sort of note. Fig, prune. I don't want to say plum, but not berry-like. You know what I mean? It's that figgy prune sort of thing going on for me, as in dark fruit, rather than blackberry, blueberry sort of thing. You could even say there is sort of like a plum thing going on in there. A little bit of coffee as well. You do get a little roasty bitterness or coffee bitterness. You do get a bit of roasty sort of coffee bitterness. The coffee side, it's more of a roasty bitterness, but the coffee side of it is sort of mellow, if you like. 4.8%. Yeah, it's definitely got a rich feel. Even a vineness, you could say, sort of like a dark grape feel to it. 4.8%. Drink spot on. I do think with darker beers, maybe you feel that alcohol a little bit more, or it's sort of, I wouldn't say you feel it, but it feels like you're drinking something a bit heavier. But that is a really good drink. And winter time, I've probably got this too cold, like I say. That is one of them drinks that you can drink. It's got that lightness of a lager, if you like, in a sense, that you can drink it, but it's got that rich sort of flavour that you want in the cold sort of weather. A cracking beer. It was cracking years ago when I went to Berlin, which was, blimey, I think about 8 years ago now. Jesus. Yeah, really decent. So there you go. There's my thoughts on this beer. Kostritzer Schwarzbier out of Germany. I'm not exactly sure where they're from. I do apologise. But a big thumbs up for me. That ticks a lot of different sort of boxes. It ticks the box of a lager sort of drinking beer, if you like. So it drinks like a lager, but you get that richness and the roastiness of a dark beer that's good for the winter. Big thumbs up. If you see it, pick it up, especially if you like your dark lagers or your dark beers. That's well worth a go. If you've had it before, Let me know your thoughts on it. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel because it won't cost you any money, because I'm going through that phase of trying to pester everyone. And I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.